with normal.
In the north, they thought they knew all there was to know of war. Until the War of the Rift. While the Southern King hid, warm in his keep, the Darkwings cut their bloody trail from frozen north to winter's edge.
Vampires.
Alone, the Warden and his small garrison turned their whiskers to the icy wind. At the end of hope, in a last barrage, they wiped Batkind from the land and memory. With no sign of the Darkwings' return, in time, few believed them little more than a fairy's tale. But at Mount Cauldron, time had been all they needed. An old enemy claws free of their icy tomb and hungers for vengeance. But not all is lost. King Rattus brings north a cause for hope. A bastard prince, placed in the paws of the Warden of the Wastes to raise as his own. A secret of blood never to be told. Now,
So is the rat from the
fate
first
calls
game
for a
old
hero
now?
in a murderous screech. And one young rat will answer.
So am I like the...
The stomp of his father's boots on the stair was how every morning began for Arlo. The booming shout to ready himself was louder still. But such was Lord Eivor's
My,
zeal
so
at
much
a
to
new
equip.
day. Dawn was breaking over winter's edge, and Arlo was yet to miss one.
Whoa. Okay. What is this? I think these are just like random hats that I got. Get out of there. Okay. There's a lot of different like headpieces. I like this one. Try to get on top of me. Okay. Huh. That's... Wait, is it different? Ooh, yeah, it is. I like jump. I got like a fucking Thor jump. Okay,
The
so just
castle
gonna
echoed
do the
with
tutorial real
roars of the
quick.
returning hunters, bringing their night's bounty. Arlo's little heart quickened to hear it. The only thrill to be found inside the high walls was a hunter's tales of what lay beyond them. Arlo tells himself it's a good life here in Winter's
Why is
Edge.
the zoom out so
The bustling,
wide?
contented rat
Okay,
folk,
it's gonna zoom
the
me back
crisp
in.
mountain air, and without the endless scourge of frogs the Southerners suffer. Why should he want for more? Arlo has no memory of his mother, but
Do I have to pay
Hilda's
them?
food was a true taste of maternal kindness. With the right ingredients, she would make meals nourishing to body and soul. Tiki's shop was perhaps Arlo's favorite. as the shopkeeper had wares from far and wide. But getting him to part with his curiosities was never easy. There was no time for tales of the hunt today. Lord Eivor was already dividing what was an excellent haul, happy to see his people provided for. Arlo longed only to join the hunt, to see the Ratdom or even the lands beyond. His father called it a fool's wish. Arlo's destiny was unshakable, much like the keep that would become his by birthright.
So I am the king. The first rat from the first game's Offborn. Very similar to the first game. So far, like 1-to-1.
Chief Mason Leaf was the rat Arlo most admired. As younger brother to Lord Eivor, his carefree uncle never faced the burden of being Warden of the Wastes. With walls this
There's a
strong,
lot of shops.
his duties were light, leaving him plenty of time for his nephew. Krunk was a rat's rat, with no interests beyond his forge. If you have the parts, this Mastercraft's rat can make armor and weapons that would see off a sky scorcher bite, or so he claims. Arlo wondered how well they'd do against something that wasn't a myth.
Well, am I gonna be able to go on boat? Ooh, that sounds fun.
The hunters had brought unwelcome news. A family of the reviled creatures ratfolk called Backstabbers had moved into the wastes. Eivor told his son to fetch his weapons.
That's far. Huh. Pretty big.
His father had no explanation for suddenly taking Arlo on a hunt. It even gave the hunters pause. Arlo had been taught to fight, and better than most. But rarely had he been tested. He was
I got a
determined
grappling
to
hook?
prove himself. The rugged terrain of the outskirts could have taken all
Whoa.
day to traverse. But
Well, looks like
Arlo's
there's something down
trusty
here.
grappling hook allowed him to swing between its many crevices.
Oh, I can't come down here. I need my, That's sick, I have a grappling hook.
Arlo liked the feel of a sharp axe cutting through the vines. The wilds were part of his home, and nothing in them would frighten him. The famous frostberry bushes of the wastes were in full fruit already. Their juice made a healthy tonic, though Lord Eivor preferred them fermented. His father was a sturdy rat,
Rest, whatever.
built for strength, not speed. So Arlo found it curious that he challenge him to a race. The prospect
can
of the
run.
hunt had filled Lord Eivor with a vigor that his son had not seen in years,
Did I lose?
or at least since breakfast.
My dad's. Is he just? Oh, he's just gone. Okay, that's why. Oh shit! It's time to duel. Hello. Oh, I need to talk to him. What's up?
A warden fights the hardest battles, he told Arlo, and needs the sharpest blade. With that, Eivor gifted Arlo his own sharpening whetstone.
Interesting. So it's like a consumable item, other than like. Well, I guess the poison was also a consumable item, but like you could get more of it. Yeah, I guess it was also.
Whether these beasts were named for their spines, or for some past unforgivable deed,
Did I just attack it?
no rat knew. Either way, Arlo was about to find himself at the pointy ends of this brood. Even young backstabber Red attacks were brutal, but a well-timed dodge would see Arlo escape unscathed.
I'm not gonna die, Father, I promise. I kill it?
This backstabber lived up to its name with its deadly white attack, but Arlo's shield could block the deadly spikes.
Okay, so it's just teaching me combat. That's actually. Ooh. Oh, like, okay. It was. I thought
This
it just
young
randomly
one
attacked me.
used vicious yellow attacks. Arlo had to time his parries perfectly. This mother had left her young to fight alone, but the same could not be said of Lord Eivor as he leapt to his son's side.
Oh, fuck. Oh no! Get out of here. Oh. Bodied!
It was
Out of my
Lord
lobby.
Eivor's mighty blade that took her head, but the
Just
fight was won together.
Clobber dusted this man's. Dude. Okay, in the first game, it was just weapon better if weapon do more damage. Now it's a bunch of like weird status effects. The other game had status effects too, but they didn't really seem to matter as much. I think they're gonna matter a lot more in this game. Bro, I feel like I'm playing like Monster Hunter, collecting all this shit. Before you didn't collect their parts, you just kind of like collected like bits that you could sell at a shop. Okay, so you could just run. That's sick.
Arlo basked in his father's pride, almost as warm as at the fire inside Winter's Edge.
He's probably gonna die, but I don't entirely know. Maybe he doesn't die. Who knows? Maybe like he lives a long and beautiful life. But I'm pretty sure in the first game at least, Bro's dad got clobbered. But I guess this isn't his dad. This is like his uncle. I don't know. His dad's the Rat King, no? Do I have a stamina bar? No, I can just run for as long as I want. So, Reggie? It's Reggie, right? Yeah.
Triumphant and keen to tell the
The
tale
rat
of
from the
his son's
first game. I think
victories,
I'm pretty sure his
Lord
name is
Eivor
Reggie.
set to a night of drinking with the elders.
And last time, to be able to use like shops and stuff, you had to go get them back. I don't know if that's gonna happen this time too, but how old am I? I thought I was like a teenager. I don't know. Oh, wonderful. I'm not into bed. Oh, okay.
Arlo was
Something
reluctant
bad's
to
gonna
return
happen.
to his bed, wondering how long he must wait to hunt again. The booming footsteps that woke him this time were nothing like those of his father.
What the fuck? Father? Oh, door's locked. What the? What is that? Well, it's a bat, but it is humongous. Oh. Come at me, boy. Ugh. What? I'm frozen! Damn, I'm getting clobber dusted, man. Still the saddest effect from the sharpening. I got a lot of stuff from like those two bats. How did I pick this up? Oh, that's the key. Doodle. Father! Father!
He
Father!
had found his father. The
Oh,
warden
shit.
stood alone, holding back a whole Dark Wing army. Their cruel
Get him, father!
Kazakh leading them.
Get him! Oh.
His father charged, but the Dark Wing Count was
Damn.
as fast as he was strong.
Damn.
The Winter's crown tumbled to Arlo's feet.
What?
Now, without a head to rest on.
Ah! I will
There was no
avenge!
time to grieve
I will
his father.
avenge my
As from
father!
above, the Count revealed his greatest weapon, a Sky Scorcher.
Oh.
Not a fairy's tale, but an undead
I
beast
will
whose very
avenge
breath
him.
leveled kingdoms.
Die, you
Its
bastard!
eye was trained.
I don't know what that's gonna do. Oh, he's up in the air. Oh. Ow,
All
ow,
that
ow,
came
ow.
next was a fog of bloodlust,
Ooh.
snapping jaws, and the
Oh, I'm
beating of leathery wings. But there could be no victory. Arlo awoke, groggy and warm to his father's shouts. Only he wasn't in bed. The warmth was from the fire that had engulfed Winter's Edge, and the shouts were his uncle's. The only other survivor of the Darkwing attack, Leaf was bruised and his hind paws barely steady. He'd seen villagers flee to the outskirts. Arlo knew it was up to him to make them safe.
The big bad boss attacks the village, kills your father. And now you have to save everyone.
He'd know these anywhere. Krunk's smithy hammer and Hilda's chef's knife. Arlo wondered why they would leave them here.
Damn, I love the zoom in and zoom out. That's so cool. I guess, yeah. I love the running, it's so goated. So far the story is like practically the same. Not much different. New enemies though, so I'm not complaining. Oh, I'm so, like, how do I... That made me so heavy.
With the attack at Winter's Edge, no hunters had come to check their traps. Arlo thought he might find a use for them.
But I don't know what they... Oh well. I don't know what the 2 landmines do. Might as well, just in case.
Arlo had found the reason his friends had fled. The taunting shrieks revealed that this was Baron Frostovik, son of the Darkwing who took his father, and therefore a perfect target for his revenge.
Yeah. Dumpstered on right now. Dude! I keep forgetting that this doesn't do it right away. I was not that great. Oh, God. Always run left. Let it drop. I will not avenge my father. I will avenge him. Ow! No, 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 no. That one was way better. Completely stunned the motherfucker. Yeah, I was one tap. That didn't work. No, what? Oh. I didn't do it in time. Get off that damn thing. Thank you. Come closer. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I killed it! Let's go! Oh, finally. That explosion did more damage than I thought it did. Oh my goodness, bro.
What had been inflicted on Hilda and
So
Krunk,
the guys that are playing the drums aren't gonna attack then.
was only growing.
First boss. I think it took us 4 attempts to take it out. That's not great. Ooh, wait, he dies? Oh, shit. Oh, the blacksmith's there too.
Arlo suddenly wished to be within the walls of Winter's Edge, to hear the boot and boom of his father at dawn, a sound he realized he'd never hear again. He needed to return to whatever was left and make his plan.
No, it wants me to go back. Okay, I'll go back one.
Spent from his journey, Arlo fell into his father's chair, the one thing still standing in the ashy ruin. It was his chair now, along with the title of Warden of the Wastes. Arlo's shoulders slumped at the weight of it, but only for a moment. The Dark Wings had nearly scorched the ratdom to ash before, and now it was for him to stop them. He was going to rebuild Winter's Edge, a beacon of hope from which to drive back the Shadow. This much Arlo knew. No rat would rebuild Winter's Edge on an empty stomach. The kitchen had to be fixed and stocked. Leaf suggested Arlo visit the Night Eyes of the Golden Forest, known for their hearty food. Arlo hoped rat wasn't the key ingredient.
I don't think it would be. Oh. It's a
The
pirate
smoke
rat.
attracted help in the unlikely form of a pirate. Captain
pirate.
Blacktail had seen many towns razed in his years, usually by his own paw. A fact he chose not to mention as he offered his services. The ship King Rattus's Revenge would take the young warden wherever he had need to go.
I'm heading to the squirrel place.
The autumnal gold canopy glimmered in the sunlight, held high by the silver boughs. There was no denying the wonder of the Golden Forest.